Hello and welcome back to LAAG Thirrin. Today I'm going to show you how to create a class, so our own class. In last week's episode we used Scanner, which was a pre-made class by Java. So today I'm going to show you how to make your own class, and hopefully it will help you understand objects and how you initialize them and work with them. So to make a new class, we're going to go New, Class. Now we're going to call it Person. The other classes we have our main in, or called Java 101, rah 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 rah, they're fine like that because we're not actually creating a class. Because we're actually creating a class, the name of the file must match the name of the class. Otherwise it doesn't work. So here we go, we got public class person, and the first thing you do is create a constructor, which has the same name as person, and because it's a person, each person will take in a string, which is their name, and an int, which will be their age, as everyone has a name and an age, generally. This is called a constructor. So whenever you want to make a new person, as in you type in person lag Thirrin equals new person, we've written that inside these brackets here we will have to put a name, which will be, and an age, which can be anything you like. And that's what this constructor does. It sets up this part here. So we can't have that here, unfortunately. So we're going to delete that. Now we need a place to put the name and the age. So we give the class member variables, which are just initialized up here like this. They're not given a value or anything like that, as we will give them they will only be given a value when someone creates a new person. So now we go this dot name equals name. Now we use this dot name to specify that we want to make this name in here equal to the name that's fed in. And we'll do this the same with age. It tells the program that you want this particular age to be equal to this particular age, as these are member variables. So you have to put the information into member variables, otherwise it just sort of scatters off into your computer and is never seen again. So that's our constructor. And because this is a very simple class, we're going to set up some getters and setters. Now, getters are just very simple functions that return something. So we're going to set up a new function called getName. It's going to take in no arguments, just that's it. What's that problem? I should explain. I haven't explained it yet. When you're creating new methods, which are functions or stuff like that, what we're about to do, you need to define a return type. We don't specify a return type in the constructor because that is the function called to create the object. In this, it's just a normal function, it's not a constructor, so we have to specify a return type. Now if it has no return, you type void and then get name. But because we want to return the person's name, right? So we're returning a string. string.getName, and the red underline is because there's no return statement yet. And we're about to put that in. Return this dot name. So now when you use getName, the function, it will return this person's name. This name, not this name. This name. It's important to note the difference between this name and this name here. Very important. So that'll get us the name. We have to have something that'll get us the age. Return this age. Now there's nothing in these brackets because we don't really need to feed in any information when we use these functions. We just want the age to be given back to us. But in these new ones, so those are getters. These two are getters. They are accessor functions. We're about to make two setters. So, where the setters generally don't return anything, and they will take in something that you want to change. So we're going to set name. So this dot name, just like in the constructor, is equal to name. Now we can so this means we can originally create a person whose name is Bob, who's 15. And then later on in the program, when we create our main, we can change his name from Bob to John, who is also 15, using this function. Now we can do this for age as well, and we'll just ask them to take in an int and give us a new age. And we're going to go this.age equals age. So that's basically it. That is a very, very basic class, and it's all done now. Now we're going to have our main. You can have main in another file if you like, but for example's sake, we're going to have main in this file. So main, we're going to create a new person. So we go person, and we're going to call them me, equals new person. Now, obviously, it wants my name and my age. So we've got Thirrin, and for secrecy's sake, I am 25. There we go. So they've created me now. Now, and I can print this out. I can print out my age if I need to, or my name. So we're going to print out my name. And we do this by accessing Thirrin dot, and I want my name. So we're going to go get name. Just like that. Now that'll print my name, and we also want my age. So we're going to print my age as well. Age, like this. And we're going to go Thirrin dot. The dot signifies that we're applying the function to this particular object. Get age. Just like that. That's it. And say I want my name is no longer Thirrin. I'm now called LAAG or something like that. Sys out. Oh wait, we don't need sys out. We just go Thirrin dot dot set name, like that. And my name is now LAAG. And obviously, because I'm a new person, and say I'm a year older, set age, and I'm going to be 26 now. Oops, 16. 26. And we can copy and paste this line here, and I'll show you the difference. There we go. Now let's run this program. Thirrin age 25, LAAG age 25. I mean 26. That is the power of classes. You can have one person and store their information in a compact way. It's called encapsulation. You encapsulate, take in lots of data, keep it in one place as an object. And that's why the use of this age and this name is so important. Because if this here didn't apply to the name, this particular one up here, this set name function when I use it down here may not have worked, as that particular variable may not exist after the use of the function, stuff like that. Lots of variables, but by defining these as member variables, every time we make a person, they will, without a doubt, have a name and an age. And that's how we change it. So at the moment, I just changed the name of myself. But we can create another person, viewers. Yay, viewers equals new person. And viewer, and the viewer's age is 14 or something. And we can do the same thing here. We change this to viewers and viewers, just like that. Now you'll see a couple different things printed out. There we go. So these two are the one object, except here the object is declared normally. I then change the name and the age, and then here's a completely new object. So now in this function we have two objects, one called Thirrin and one called viewer, which hold information about their name and age. And that's the power of objects. You just are able to hold heaps of information in one spot, and you're able to access it, change it as you need to, and it's always good practice that if you're going to change information in an object class, that you use getters and setters. So when you create your own objects, you can have your normal functions within your object, however you want to set it up. We'll go into, as we get more advanced, we'll go into that. But you must always have your getters and setters to be able to access the information. So that is today's episode on how to create your own class and and hopefully you've got a better understanding of how object-oriented programming works. So that's it for today. There'll be a blog post with this code in it. Any questions? Leave comments in leave comments in the comments or on the blog. Either one will be fine. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.